Hello everyone, I am Treggyz and welcome to another World of Warcraft vault opening video. This is my first time I'm just doing this off stream. Usually I've always streamed opening my vaults, and then I've kind of, my two other vault videos from before, I've just edited together the stream. And I kind of wanted to try at least once to just do a dedicated video, similar to, I suppose, Dratnos, or, any other, I suppose most any other World of Warcraft YouTuber person. So I'm still gonna go through my usual opening order, or I like to open it from the bottom, like my least exciting vaults, working my way up to my more exciting vaults. So, and although pretty much for all of my characters that actually do have vaults this week, they're all mostly exciting except for my rogue here. So I'm just gonna get this out of the way really fast. I decided last night to get the we had the Mythic dungeon weekly for the free heroic piece last week. I decided at like 2 a.m. Monday night to to get that done on my rogue. It was extremely well timed. So I'm gonna just go ahead and open this up. This character, all it did was one wing LFR like that, and 4 Mythic Plus dungeons. All I got from running it was a cloak. I wasn't expecting anything like amazing, right? It would be awesome if it was amazing, but so again, I don't have much intention of really playing sub or assassination. Excuse me. I've been really enjoying Outlaw. I've kind of enjoyed Outlaw since BFA, and I'm aware that the old crit and verse is really good stats for Outlaw Rogue, and I spy a crit verse belt, so I'm going to go ahead and just take that because that's very good. I was thinking of crafting a belt because I have this stupid Satchel Raging Tempest. Again, this character I haven't. It's like I barely played it all of last season. This character had I've done more significant high level Mythic Plus, high level Mythic Plus on this character last night than I did all of season 1. Like all this character did was like 2s and 3s when I felt like it all of a sudden out of the blue. So I got the weekly done. I got weekly done on every one of my characters. Is the only character that kind of didn't get 17s or higher, or at least like some variation of heroic vault loot, heroic raid loot. Excuse me. Moving on to my my Augie Woggy Evoker. This character did 1 wing of LFR, I believe. Again, I don't usually. I haven't been like worrying about doing LFR on my characters recently. I just did it on a couple of characters to make sure that I have 3 vault slots for the bonus socket thing, just to in case you get absolutely nothing exciting from the vault. Which, man, if only I had done some real raiding, this could have been really good. Hell, it could still be really good. Like, fully upgraded, that might be better than the Sustaining Alchemist Stone, and the essence of the Augmentation Evoker would probably be a really good trinket. I think. I don't actually know, but yeah, I believe isn't this supposed to be the best in slot offhand with the legendary? I can't remember, but yeah, I think it's a bit. This is one of those really annoying picks where it's like, okay, I got like 2 really good picks here. Like, I don't think I can really go wrong with either of these. But if I pick the rod, I actually can't do anything with it this week, unless I craft like a one-hander, I suppose, which could be in the cards. I believe I have a spark. I Yes, I do have sparks. It's just in a weird spot on this character, so I could indeed craft a. I could craft a 4/4/7 main hand, which might be a bit of a waste if I did actually keep playing this character and actually try for the Evoker Legendary. I don't know if I'll actually craft it if I got it. I mostly just want to see if I can loot it. But I've so far not done any real rating on it. I've only done LFR, so very, very, very slim chances of getting it. I think I like the idea of just picking this, and I'll craft myself a weapon for this character this week. Like, it might be better. Like, I mean, it's also just like the stat alone. Like, I can't remember off the top of my head what augment likes besides mastery. I know you just like want as much mastery as possible, and mastery, pretty much. So I will craft myself a weapon after this, I suppose. Maybe I'll do it while I'm waiting for this video to render. That's not bad. Again, it's really nice to bust out a character for that you played last season that like hasn't done anything the last 2 months. So like everything I do on this character can be like rewarding right now. Whereas as I move up the list, like it's like my Demon Hunter's in a similar boat to my Evoker, where it's like almost everything I do can be an upgrade because this character still is like rocking sub 420 eye level gear. So it's like it's really hard for anything this character gets to be not exciting. But like all these characters up here, especially my Paladin and my Warrior, they're both kind of the ones who are sort of capped out for the tier, and I'm kind of just vibing and chilling on them. It's nice to get to that point though in the tier, in my opinion, to kind of just be like done almost with a character. Like my Paladin really doesn't need anything else because I mean I don't know if my guild evade. I don't know if we're going to be doing Mythic reliably anytime soon, so holding out on to hope that we something gets whipped out and we actually can, but it's very hard to say. And ooh, this was something I was hoping to see, just to have the option to swap around my tier set. Like it's always it's nice to get your 4 set and just like have it already for your bonuses, but it's especially nicer to have the full 5 tier items so you can really play around with your pieces. Because I don't know what piece of the Demon Hunter set I'm supposed to like swap out, but I know excuse me, I don't want to be using a 415 previous tier helmet, I assume at this point. So we have that. Also had a thingy open. That's sweet. Not bad, not bad. Again, nice to have like a low level-ish character like this where it can everything can still be an upgrade and exciting. That's good. Not sure what else I would have wanted to see on this character besides like maybe I don't know, another Krogtusk or something. I don't know. Again, I'm pretty sure Krogtusk isn't as good as it used to be back in BFA, but I never mind. I've never minded items like that. That's why in my little season 3 dungeon prediction video, I put King's Rest in there because I just want the 2-handed sword back. And hey, something I could do as a video. I don't know if I will, but there was a like a leaked list or something of season 3 dungeons from a semi-credible source that I might just talk about for 10-15 minutes. Not sure if people would want to see that or not. Well, I don't really care about this trinket, so I think I just take the belt. I already have the same belt, but at the same time, I don't think I'm ever going to want to use this trinket. And it's like, well, you could just go for a socket then, Treggyz. Why don't you go for your socket? You can get your ring here, really juiced up. It's like, well, The reason I want to pick this belt is so I can still have a nice belt, but I can also turn over this belt into Transmog and the Catalyst, because it's one of the 2 slots I need for the Heroic Aberrus set. Just the belt. I mean, it's honestly the last one I need. Like, bracers really don't matter. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this, and I can finish out my Transmog on this character. Because Transmog is the true end game, whereas loot pieces are finite. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, there still would have been other pieces I would rather have seen. Like, maybe, like, I can't really think of, like, a good trinket off the top of my head. I would rather take over Whetstone. Like, Whetstone is just, this was the best trinket, I think, for any, out of all of my characters last season. This was the best trinket to get on this character. Because, Blood Death Knight really likes the old Whetstone due to their little Bloodshot talent here. It's literally, my Whetstone is just 25% stronger than anyone else's. So, like, this is a trinket that has been letting me, is this actually from my LFR I did last night? I can't remember. Most of my LFR and most L content I do, sorry, I'm being stupid, it actually lets me, like, really fucking, like, see, look, 2 target cleave. It's me and the other tank in this LFR. It's like, all right, note to future Treggyz. Edit that part out. I don't quite know what I was going, so I'm just gonna move on to my next character. Not bad loot. I'm happy to finish out my my Transmog. Because again, Transmog is the true end game. Or maybe I just cut right to my next character. Finish my little anecdote about the talent. My druid got a full normal raid clear that my evade guild did. Kind of just wanted, I was gonna tank on it, but then we had one of our friends who wanted to come. I let him tank instead, and I just played Boomy. But I also got, I believe this is my only character that, like, this character and my Evoker were my 2 characters who did full Mythic Plus Vault stuff. Oh yeah, excuse me. That is some loot. Now, which one of these pieces though is the real? This is the real one that I want. I'm gonna do my best not to decide for 5 minutes, and then just pick a socket, because I think I can actually go for. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure a safe bet is, like, going for this chest or the helmet. This, like, if I wanted to keep playing bear, I've already been using this other crappy helmet just because it had, like, slightly better tank stats than, like, the tier. So I just, like, I'm using this mastery verse helmet, whereas this is a haste verse helmet, and looking mighty fine to me as a bear. It's kind of a hard choice, actually. It's always much nicer whenever your vaults only give you 1 good clear upgrade, because then it's just like, all right, I just go for that, done. Whenever you get multiple things, it's not as good. This character, my druid, has the special knack to roll tertiary stats on stuff. I'm not gonna pick either of these 2 pieces, but I got 2 speed items in the vault and a socketed belt, which is also, like, pretty compelling, but that's where my decay patch is crafted on. So I'm not gonna. It's a socketed crafted decay belt, so I'm not gonna swap that out for just a socketed belt. It's not happening. There really isn't much in the way of like a loss here. I actually could just, like, flip a coin about this pick. So it's pretty much a choice of, like, I could go upgrade my current chest up to 441, which is fine, or I can get a 447 big like, and honestly, this helmet could be decent for Boomkin as well. I believe I'm at like the mastery soft cap, so this one might be better to play around with some like if I want to just like make sure I still have like a good amount of haste. It'll also still be good for Boomkin, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick the helmet. Happy with that choice. It's also like especially good for bear. So I'm gonna go ahead and just immediately fix my bear set. Let future me deal with fixing the transmog. Not a big deal. Usually I like to move up the list, and then whatever character I end on is the character I play for the rest of the day. But since I'm just gonna do the recording, and then I'm gonna go do some other stuff. I have some things to do around the house today. I was gonna get this just work on getting this video rendered, and then get it uploaded and go do other stuff. So, oh, I mean, I'm really good. Like, I'm not streaming, but I have my little follower goal thing. I just now saw that. That's annoying. I'm leaving it up. I'm leaving it in, though. I like to accept my mistakes. At least this time it's not in the way of the character frame on the character panel. So, that's a little sad. This was I've been wanting to get Ash Candy from the vault the last few weeks, so I've been opening the thing as ret. Luckily, the weekly gave me Ash Candy on this character, so I was able to open the vault as Holy. I don't know if anyone saw the little cast bar for that. But sadly, I was obviously trying for like a Rashok's Molten Heart trinket. Not that I'm like looking to go flavor of the month reroll to Holy Paladin, but I would like to still have like a decent trinket for Holy, because I'm using this this thing, which I think the main reason I'm wearing it is because it has intellect on it. I use a beacon and that in my Holy set for now. I was gonna say leech, but it's gonna be 6 item eye level lower, so I'm not gonna go for that. I don't really care about. I mean, the Radius Fragment could be really good for Holy as well. I believe. That's a decision. I don't, like, I'll be brutally honest, I don't really like Iridius Fragment. Like it's got a strong effect on it. I can admit that, but I just don't like how long of a cooldown it is. Like 3 minutes is really good for like a very specific set of characters and like specs and classes and stuff. I don't know if I really want that for a Holy Paladin. So I think I'm honestly safe to just take the socket, and I just don't know what I would socket though. I could socket this other ring, which I half want to use. Like it's like a very good defensive ring, I believe, for Prop Pally. But kind of have everything socketed already on this character. It's like just a tad bit awkward. Well, whatever. I think I just take the socket in. I can hold on to it for like a new ring or something a new ring or a new belt. Because I could. Do we have? Oh yeah, we do get a new spark this week. So yeah, I could craft myself a 447 belt and immediately socket it. I think that'd be a good idea. On to my last character, my namesake, my muse, my warrior. Warrior did, I believe I only did 4 Mythic Pluses and a single heroic raid slot, if I remember right. And there's not a ton I can get on this character. It's like I'm mostly just looking for eye level upgrades and fun things. I guess the only thing I really would have wanted to see up here would have been the class trinket. Like, I know it's not great for DPS warrior, but I still want it just kind of to have it. And I do think arguably it could be really good for Mythic Plus over my. Again, it's really hard to say, but I think for Mythic Plus, I think Mark of Darkroll is really good still. And then it would be Class Trinket down here in favor of a Pocket Anvil. Pocket Anvil is really good, but sometimes you just have some keys where you don't always like stay in combat the entire time, so you have to your anvil stacks reset. It's not the end of the world, but I won't lie in saying that this jeweled shark splitter is kind of compelling, like just a little bit for like kind of like if I wanted to play around with some stats, because I'm kind of like at the mastery. When I actually use my weapon runes and stuff, I'm at my mastery soft cap. And I also here's like go to my like my raid gear somewhat. Actually, I just realized in that like my heroic or my Mythic Plus set, I was actually still using my tier legs. Shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, so like if I went for jeweled shark splitter, I could maybe like play around a little bit more with mastery and some other slots. But at the same time, I don't think it's a big deal that I'm over the soft caps for haste and mastery, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just take a socket. Like, although it is compelling, but I think I'm just going to go for the socket. Get my my one ring really juiced up. All right. Not a bad week. I suppose nothing too terribly exciting. I didn't get any like I did get an ominous chromatic essence on the one character, but it was only LFR level and kind of worthless, but I always it's always kind of fun to see like what you get. It's like, man, if only I'd actually. It is sad. I do probably have the free time right now to get heroic raid done on multiple characters, but it's still like it would be the question of do I actually want to try to pug the raid. I've only pugged the raid one time. I tried one normal raid on my druid one week, and it went really bad. We killed Kazara, the first boss, was like now without much issue, but then when we went to Amalgamation Chamber, we wiped on that boss for like 8 pulls in a row, and the whole rest of the group had left, and it was still like they were like the core like 5 people who made up the group. They were still trying to go, and I was kind of just like, yeah, I would like to try to help you guys out, but I don't know if it's happening because it was this was like a full month and a half into the tier, and they weren't stacking the Amalgamation Chamber to split mobs together on normal. It's a little questionable, but anywho, that's all my characters. It's all my vaults. I'm gonna go ahead and skedaddle. I need to get this video rendered, and I need to get some stuff done around the house. So, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully I was still a bit funny. Hopefully you got a little extra shot of dopamine checking out someone else's vaults. I do hope to keep doing this. I might next week do it on stream again. I'm not positive, but I don't mind the idea of doing it as a video as well. So, anywho, thanks again for watching. Remember to do all the YouTube things, like, subscribe, comment. It all helps. Check out my stream. There'll be a link down below in the description. I'd really appreciate you coming there, giving me a watch, giving me a follow. Very, very close to. I'm far closer than I thought I would be at this point to getting affiliate status. So, any help at this point is huge. So, thanks again everyone for watching. I'll catch you around. Bye.